Okay, so this morning or this afternoon, periods 1 and 6 with Miss Alonso's class, I want you guys focusing on this first side's going to be review. We're going to review a couple different concepts, and basically these are the main parts of this whole unit. And then we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to have a Jeopardy with your partner. Okay, so that's kind of how we're doing this welcome back review from Thanksgiving because we want to make sure you remember what's going on. But at the end, right before winter break, which is only 3 weeks away, so we're about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, we're going to take a benchmark. And honestly, all of these standards are basically what the whole benchmark consists of. There's a little bit more intense problems with substitution and with numbers of situation and equations a little bit. There's some fractions with equations, stuff that we're going to cover in the next week, week and a half, but I really like where we're at. So let's go over this right now. First box, I want you in solving equations, and let's just go ahead and do an equation real quick to see what you remember. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spice it up a little bit, all right? And then I'm going to go, let's say, okay. I know there's a lot going on in this equation. Go ahead and take your time. Push pause, Ms. Alonso, and then let's go ahead and solve this problem. If you have trouble, just pay attention when we go over it. All right, so the first step, we're going to go ahead and we're going to tackle the distributive property, right? We're going to do that for both sides. We're going to distribute on both sides, okay? So we're going to have 6x plus 2 times 3x, 2 times 4 is going to be 8, plus 2x equals, we're going to have 6x here. Oh, snap. This got a little intense. I made it a little crazy. My bad. I didn't mean to do this. So 6 times 24, I meant to make this just a 4. So let's go ahead and do this math here. Let's see if we can. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 2 is going to be 14. All right. That's no big deal. We got there. Okay. Now I have to look at this here, and I'm going to go ahead and look at my problem. And remember, my whole goal is to get x by itself. I like to keep x on the left-hand side. How about we go ahead and combine like terms? 8x, bring this down, plus 8 equals 6x plus 144. Keep it going. We're going to go ahead and subtract x on both sides. That's going to cancel out. I'm going to have 2x here, plus 8 equals 144. I'm running out of room a little bit, but it's okay. We can squeeze in our problem here. If you're running out of room, it's not a big deal today. Don't worry about how much work you're writing. I'd love to see the work. 2x equals 144 minus 8 is going to be 136. Then you're going to go ahead and finish it off by dividing 2. It's kind of hard to see, but divide 2 to both sides. 2 into 136 is going to be 8. X equals 68. Okay, that was a tough one. I didn't mean to give you that 24. That was my bad. It's all good. Let's move on. All right, number of solutions. If you remember, there's only 3 options. It's either infinite. All right, my infinite sign. All right, it's no solution or it's one solution. Okay, so write these notes down. When you see something that's going to be like, let's just say, let me write in pencil here, 2x plus 4 equals 2x plus 8. So 2 times x, 2 times 4. I said that improperly, but if we had go ahead and did this problem here, we're going to go ahead and go 2x plus 8. And what I really want you guys to be trained is to see when both sides are exactly the same, same variables, 2x, same constants, 8 and 8, that's infinite, okay? If you kept solving it all the way down, you would have gotten 0x equals 0, okay? Now let's do the same kind of idea with this next problem. 2x plus 4 equals 2x plus 5. Now this one's a little interesting. This one's no solution. Why is that the case? Because they have the same variables. If I went letters to the left, I would get 0x, but are the constants the same? No, so then I would get 0x equals 1. Those aren't the same, so then we would have no solution. Nothing times 0 is going to equal 1. No solution. And then one solution will be something that we just solved right here, right? Where we actually had an answer. That's one solution, okay? Again, review. So that was just a quick review box. Don't be so concerned with this one. All right, solving systems by substitution. Let's go ahead and solve this out. This is what we did right before break. You'll remember this, no problem. Y equals 3x plus 5, okay? And then I'm making these up on the fly, so I got to make sure. Let's make sure I have this right. And let's see. It's going to be 6x. All right, sorry guys. Go ahead and solve that one for me. Now, as you do that, remember, this has to go right here. So you have 2x plus 2. All right, then you go ahead and distribute. You can have 2x plus 6x plus 10 equals 34. Combine like terms. Equals 34. Subtract 10. X equals 3. Once you know what x is, go ahead and plug it back in to get y. So 3 times 3 plus 5. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 5 is 14. Y equals 14. Okay, and how would you write that? 3 comma 14. All right, let's do the last one, elimination. Let's make sure we do, let's just say 2x. All right, and if we plug this in, go ahead and try to solve this one for me. All right, you're going to add down 5x, 0y, 10. 5x equals 10, x equals 2. If x equals 2 now, let's write this equation out again. But instead of x, we're going to put 2. So now 6 plus 2y equals 10. Subtract 6, 2y equals 4. Divide 2, y equals 2. All right, you guys. Hopefully this is a refresher on them. Now I want you guys to flip this over and go ahead and, with your partner, do the Jeopardy and show your work on that side. On this other side, on the back side, show all your work if you can on this right now. All right, guys, great job.